Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Glad to be back. Today we're on our way to another YouTuber house, and he's got a Trailblazer he is willing to sell me. Not going to disclose the amount of money that he's selling it for, but we're going to go over there. We're going to take a look at it. Everything checks out good on it. He did tell me there's a few problems with it, which ain't no big deal. And we're going to turn it into my little lawn care truck, or use it as a daily and use my pickup truck as my lawn care truck. So let's get on the road. We got an hour, I think an hour and 15 minutes, maybe a little less than that, depending on how fast I drive. I apologize for the bouncy camera because I'm trying to hold it and drive, and the trailer I got behind me is, well, it's really bouncy. So let's get over there to Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. All right, so we made a quick stop here at Burger King. We're gonna get something to eat, then we're gonna get on the road. So I just did get off the phone with Chris. He did tell me everything was good to go with the truck. So I told him I'll be there right around 10:40, 10:45, somewhere in there. Depends on how fast I drive. So let's get this food and jump on the parkway. Alright, so we have made it to his house. Hey, I guess. Alright, so what he was talking about here is this line here. It's a high pressure hose for the power steering. So he's going to try to jump start it and whatnot. So hopefully it'll start. Alrighty, so we got the new truck back there loaded up on the trailer. Still kind of weird about filming in front of people. I know he does YouTube too, so I didn't want to film any of his house or his address or anything like that, because I know some people get weirded out by that doing YouTube. And so, but we got it loaded up, heading back to the house. We got over an hour to go, and I'm not gonna be able to do much today with it, because by the time we get back, I gotta go to my other job. So stay tuned. We are comment below, tell me, am I doing the Carolina squat the right way? Because I think I'm doing it the right way. I'm not for sure, but I believe that's how you do it. If not, that's, well, that's a Kentucky boy way right there. As you can tell, we're going to do a lot of work to this thing, get it back up to par to where it needs to be. So the tires on it are, he told me he bought them a couple months before December of 2020. So yeah, and I'll show you some more pictures when we get to the house. I had to stop here, had to put gas in the truck, you know, V8 problems. So let's get back to the house. So my wife, she's gonna drive it off the trailer for the first time. So let's pray that she don't tear up the trailer, because I'm more worried about that trailer than I am the truck. Now we had a slight problem. Shifter cable came off the transmission. Scared the hell out of me. Here we are, boys. We got to put a Cadillac converter on it. All right, here it's the very next day. So I do got a little bit more time to show you around the Trailblazer. Also, drop comments below. What should we name this project? You know, want something creative or whatnot. So let me go around. Let me show you the bad and the good and what the plans are to get this thing back up and running. Alrighty, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the door here. We got to replace the door panel on the truck. It's coming apart here, missing the trim. He did tell me that the master switch is bad on this side, and I think he said that one over there was bad also. So we're going to locate one of these trucks on Facebook Marketplace, and we're going to get the master switch out of it. You can tell the window's down because the switches don't work, so I think what we're going to try to do is cross the wires, get the window up, get the tape off. That way that tape is not on the window, baking in the sun, making it harder to get off. That is one problem. Second problem is he was telling me that he had the door open and the wind caught the truck or the door and it messed it up here. So we're going to take all that stuff off. We're going to take the door off. We're going to adjust that, and we're going to push it back in, and we're going to weld that back up. That way that's nice and secure, and it's not causing more damage to the A-pillar there. We are going to completely take everything out of the truck. We are going to clean it. The carpet's a little dirty, and it ain't no big deal, you know. It's a used vehicle. You expect that. It's all the way throughout, so we'll get it cleaned up, make it look like it's new again. We'll try to. Let me pop the hood. Let me show you underneath. Alrighty. So underneath the hood here, as you can tell, it is completely dirty. We are going to completely detail the engine compartment, get it all cleaned up and whatnot. As you saw in the video, or earlier in the video, where I was talking about the power steering hoses or lines right here, he did do a temporary fix on it, but he said that it's still leaking from somewhere down below, and he said that it will be using power steering fluid every couple days, depending on how much you drive it. But we are going to replace both power steering lines, so they're new. We'll get the right hardware. He said it had a clip on there. He took the clip off and it was starting to rust the line, and the line was rubbing on the strut mount, and that's what caused that problem. That's how we got to that spot right there. As far as everything else underneath the hood, besides the Cadillac converter, we got to get a Cadillac converter, or we're going to put a piece of straight pipe in there and weld it up and say heck with it. But besides underneath the hood there, that's the only problems is bad underneath the hood. I think the bumper come undone right here, or it may have had a slight fender bender right there, but we're going to take that off. We're going to get that line back up. Surprisingly, this truck is not rusted out. I don't see no rust on the body whatsoever on the truck. So the truck was taken good care of, which is really surprising, you know, for Kentucky and being driven in the snow and stuff. So that's one of the good things about it. The other good thing is, like I said, he put new tires on the truck, so we don't have to worry about tires. I did check their air conditioning. The AC does not work in the truck, so I'm figuring out what's wrong with the AC, try to get that working, because we're going to be daily in this thing, and well, we need air conditioning, because my wife, you know, she's not driving around in no vehicle with no AC. So I am going to do some other things to it. I've already ordered some other parts, which I will make another video on, and it's going to change the looks of it. So stay tuned for that video coming out. As you can tell, this side's dirty too, so we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna rip it all out, get it all cleaned up. Another thing is, he said the transmission, which we're gonna drive it down the road here in a second, but he said the transmission in it, it'll shift from first to second to third, but it will not go in the fourth to overdrive. And I did put the computer on it last night when I got home. I stayed up until about 3 o'clock this morning and ran the computer scan. There's like a ton of codes in the computer. For some reason, it will not pull up the four-wheel drive, so I think it did pull up a code for the four-wheel drive. I have not had a chance to look the codes up to find out why it's caused that, but we are going to take care of that. But there was like 15 or 16 different codes, so we're going to take care of it. We're going to try to get the four-wheel drive working, get the check engine light off, and get this thing, because I really like this truck. This truck's really good shape, and I'm glad that he offered it up to me. So, but let's go ahead, let's take a ride down the street in it, and I'll show you what he's talking about. Check it out. You can never go wrong with another free trailer hitch. So that's a bonus for me there. Now this is the LS model. This is like your basic model of truck. Not going to hold a lot of value, which, not looking at resale, I'm looking to drive it. The LS, you know, don't have all the comfort, don't have the steering wheel controls or nothing. Don't have the fog lights, as you can tell from the front bumper. It's pretty much your basic, almost work truck style model. You get into the LT packages, you get the fog lights, leather seats, and all that stuff. Then you get into the SS model, which is the all-wheel drive version. They did come with a 6.0 or a 5.3 option, I guess, depending on the year that you got. So, I don't know. I'm happy. But I do have something in the garage and in my little shed over there that if this engine ever decides to go, I think I got something over there that's going to replace that. So, as you can tell, we are in definitely race truck mode. I'm not going to drive the truck very far. I'm going to drive it around the block. It's not shifting in the second. It may be low on transmission fluid, because he did tell me it was. Well, he didn't tell me, but when I drove it, you got to give it some throttle for it to take. So as you can tell, the speedometer don't work. I have to figure out why that's not working. As you can tell, the dash is pretty lit up with Christmas lights. But we'll get that taken care of. I think I did see something in the computer system for a speed sensor. So we'll try to figure that out too. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to try to get to the gas station, put a couple bucks of gas in it. Definitely don't want to be running out because it's a long walk back to the house. Seems like it's stuck in. Seems like it's taking off in second gear. I think it's a shift solenoid is what's causing that, so no big deal. No big deal, no big deal. Alright, let's get to the gas station. So I'm at work now, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe, like. Comment below, tell me what y'all think about it. If you have any ideas to try to help me out with this project, I will look at all options, but I'm going to, tomorrow's Saturday, so I'm going to look at it a lot more so I'll have more time. And hopefully we get this thing going right, and we'll be able to drive it around some. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.